Have a good time.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
What's up, YouTube? This is Talking Robot back again with the Grindstone.
Squee! You did it.
Squee.
Look at us, we're giants.
We're giants.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. Lol, JK.
I'm a giant on the bridge over there. I'm a giant in that tree.
I totally forgot to close my door. Abort.
Well, I like how that comes over the mic and stuff.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys.
Welcome back to Two Dudes Who Are Excited to Record.
Yeah. We are very excited to record because, you know, we had that really long time where we didn't get to record.
I'm excited because I had to wait longer than you did because I was already ready and I don't know. I forgot what I was saying. I'm hyperactive right now.
Hyperactive.
But yeah, I'm doing better than I have ever been in this game, and so I'm excited to do stuff, and having to wait to record is holding me back. It's holding me back.
Same.
It is the chains.
Same.
Woo! Get wrecked, I bet. What are we doing today?
That was funny. Today, oh, wow. Today we're going to be looking at a little place called the Tower, or I believe it is called the Forsaken Tower. It is a place to train if you don't want to go fly out to like Darken 3 for the high levels. Here you can get everything from about level 60 to 120 for the low price of just it varies per floor, but you know.
I didn't think you'd see that.
I did.
So before we go on, I have a question for you.
What is your questione?
The tower, do you imagine it as an upward tower to the sky somewhere that just isn't here, or do you imagine it as a place that continuously goes underground?
It's really dark in there, so it should be going underground, but then again, we found that one thing over by the wilds that was just huge and gigantic, and I really wonder if that's where the tower actually is.
Yeah.
So,
if any of you have seen, or I always thought it was like an underground thing, but if any of you have seen, I can't remember the Japanese name, and I don't want to use the English name. Okay, it is. Is it wrong to pick up girls in the dungeon? Is the name of that anime? I know it sounds weird, but it is fantastic. The voice of Kirito.
I have but one question: is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon?
I don't know. We gotta wait for season 2. Apparently, it's not because it's quite the harem. But
the harem, you little harlot. Anyway.
But yeah, they have a tower in that show, and I like to think of the tower as something like that now. Pretty cool. Let's go in.
Yeah. So this guy has the dreamiest black soulless eyes, and just the Forsaken Tower manager.
I'm using the wrong character to look at it.
And basically today we're just going to give you a tour of the tower, basically to what level we can handle, because there's lots of aggressive things in there that like to bite your ankles until they fall off.
Oh my.
So let's go ahead.
The lady next to him has a seam problem on her face texture, which is a terrible place to have a problem. I like
her hair also has autism. But let's just hop into floor 1 right here, right now. 10K, bam! Look at that art.
I'm not sure if that was okay.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. So, I'm gonna give myself a quick buff, even though these things are like level 60.
It's like I should feel offended, but I've never quite fully understood what autism is. I've met people with it, but you don't just go up and say, "Hey, what does this do to you?"
What does it do to you? Wow.
Going up to someone asking what's wrong with them is usually considered not okay.
Ooh.
And so, you know, I just
stay away from that.
I'm unsure of what it does. I know it is a terrible, horrible thing, but I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway,
so brave enough in the comments, let me know what it does.
So
I
these
will need to know.
These are the catsies. They're level 62, 64, 66, stuff like that.
And you'll find that they're not very creative because they act just like regular cats and how that they try to kill you.
Yeah. And then I try to kill it, so yeah, the white
ones. I like how
ones
they
are
have
nice.
a weapon though.
There's white and there's green, and then there's brown ones too. So you know.
These things are obviously the first things you see in the tower, level 62. Oh, party time!
Party! I got the balloons.
The tower is mostly a place for people who AoE because when you're in a dungeon, monsters, I believe, give slightly less EXP,
When you're in
or
the tower, they give less EXP. When you're in a dungeon, they give
and
more.
they also have more HP. So if
Yes.
you fight one-on-one, the tower is kind of a terrible place for you to go.
Kind of.
It's just a huge place full of lots of spawns, and I need to kill that for Medic because I don't know what he can take. Um, and yeah, you go in here to start AoEing because the spawn is just so close together. It's easier to grab a bunch of them.
Of course.
They sure hit really hard though. Like the Catsies, you'll go in here and be like, I think I can take this. You move up to harpies, you die.
Pretty much.
Like you always think you can take harpies. You always think you can do it. You can't.
Here's a
I mean,
small
I
harpy
can.
right here. Let's see if I can Azzle it in one shot. Bang! Yep.
They are definitely the creepiest harpies I have ever seen in any sort of TV show, drawing, or whatever.
Yeah.
When I think of harpies, I think of the ones that Mai had in Yu-Gi-Oh! He doesn't know what that is because he didn't watch that show.
Yugi no.
Yu-Gi-Oh! It's time to duel.
Just do it.
That, like uncaringly. I have memories of fighting the harpies in the next room over.
That's
I
where
had
we're
someone
going now.
tank for me for my ranger, and let's hope Medic is still following me because I forgot he was in here.
He is. I can see him.
I had someone tank for me a long time ago in here, and they were a hero, and it was like my first interactions with a hero, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'll people you," and they would just grab everything in here, and I would use Rain of Arrow on it over and over.
What a nice hero. Guess that's why they call him a hero, even though most heroes in this game are kind of mean.
I thought they're kind of AFK all the time. Every single week in the same spot, even after maintenance, they log back in and then stand there.
Yeah.
All the time.
Sup? I've been making that joke a lot.
Well, so that was floor 1 of the tower.
Yep.
Also, I should point out, if you're a ranger, you get a AoE skill called Piercing Arrow. Don't ever use that in the tower.
Piercing Arrow is a different kind of AoE that instead of working in a circle,
AOE,
it works in a straight line, but it keeps going.
It's like a Halo sniper where you shoot and it instantly shoots forward and keeps going. Nothing stops it. If it hits something, it keeps going. So that way, if you have a big line of them, you can shoot backwards all the way through them. But for whatever reason, it goes through walls too. And so you'll get all these monsters in the next room trying to work their way to you, but they get stuck against the wall. Flyff has this neat little mechanic where monsters are like, I can't reach the guy that I'm trying to kill. He must be like hiding somewhere, and that's not fair. He's trying to use all sorts of methods to
Trickery.
wrongfully. So I'm just gonna teleport to him, and so you have no idea that you have like 30 things up against a wall trying to get to you, and you're like, oh, now's a good time to rebuff or maybe answer this PM, and then they all just teleport on you and hit you all at once.
Yeah.
And they're not the thing you're trying to fight, so sometimes they're a higher level, and you just die.
On that note, let's head into floor 2.
Floor 2.
Floor 2.
This is where I spent a lot of time on a lot of characters. Here we have the ghouls, which I always had an idea of what they looked like until you zoom in, and then they're like, you see the little brown spot on their head? I thought that was the nose. If you zoom in, that is the entire face.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
I didn't know that. I think you play zoomed in more than I do.
Yeah, I think I do.
They got the trippy multicolored eye thing.
Yeah.
Almost full set of teeth, pretty nice. I would
Almost.
go in here, or I would go around the edges to AoE with my knight on certain events when they're like dropping items.
Then you get a whole bunch of drops.
Then I learned that AoE gives you less drops, and that made me sad. And it's like, well, I just wasted a weekend.
Oh.
So I don't do that anymore. And then we spent a good amount of time in the next room. I don't remember why. I just remember being in here a lot for some reason.
The Abraxas.
Abraxas.
Yeah.
It could be Abraxas or Abraxas. It could be either. They have.
I like to
chicken
call
heads,
them
snakes
dead.
for hands.
Maybe
I never
maybe
really
she was
noticed
born
this.
with it. Maybe it's snakes for hands.
That's a reference none of y'all will get.
Nope.
If you're on my channel, go and look at the first video on this channel. It is Cards Against Humanity, and that was a reference to that.
Yeah.
It was chainsaws for hands, but you know.
You know. Anyway, these are the Abraxas, level 82. They vary from small to captain as usual.
They vary from small to painful.
Here's the captains.
The captains are much more regal.
Yeah.
And then there's also a fountain in the middle, which is pretty nice.
I was gonna go to that.
There.
It's filled with water and nightmares.
And nightmares. Oh, there's usually a ton more than this.
Oh
Like,
yeah, it's like overflowing most of the time with monsters, but you know.
I would just run over here sometimes with my ranger and just fire in there and
Fire. You fire in the
I was
water?
gonna say a lightning bolt, but rangers don't have a lightning move.
Meh.
Maybe crack shooters do. Remember that one joke where it was the guy logged out when he was becoming a crack shooter, or he disconnected, and his friend was all like, "All right, I'll be taking his place. I can shoot crack too."
That's great.
That was a time I don't want to remember.
Yeah.
Oh, do a video for me being the first one on the server getting third job, and I was like, okay. And they're like, yeah, it'll just be like 15 minutes. It was WEXP weekend, and I was really wanting the level, and I was there for 2 hours waiting for them to do that video.
Yeah, people will do that.
Minutes, but they were not nice to the cameraman, especially because I had to spend like 20 minutes to fly out there in the first place. I'm gonna open the map. Let's see. I'm gonna go to world map. Here's where we are. They were up here in Shadowar, and then through the Valley of Risen, which is a maze of death, and then you go over here, and they're in the Kowloon grassland inside the city there. And there wasn't a teleport there at the time, so you had to fly there, which usually took about 20 to 30 minutes.
Yeah. We'll probably do a video on Shadowar, the Valley of the Risen, and Eluin. Probably pretty soon, like you said. Floor 3, yes.
Here's where I had very little experience. This is where I would have people P-level me in the past. Mostly medic. There was someone who P-leveled medic in here. And it's a scary place. I had a nice conversation with a guy in here once that didn't speak English. Like, he was one of those people who the English is not his first language, and then eventually they apologize, like, sorry, my English isn't very good. It's like, dude, I didn't even notice. Compared to most people on this game, you're doing a fantastic job.
Oh yeah.
He was Portuguese, and we were talking about music, and he's all like, so
Gorilla Sonora.
I was just wondering, do Americans, I was listening to that Eminem guy, are they supposed to understand what he's saying? No, I made him British, but I was like, no, there's no way we're supposed to know what that guy is saying.
I mean, some do.
What do I gotta do?
Yeah. He's a...
Yeah, then I was talking to him about Gorilla Sonora, and he was translating some of the words for me, and that's why I know what those...
Oh, I thought you looked it up one day.
Nope.
Fun fact, Gorilla Sonora, not fun fact, just information. Gorilla Sonora is made by the dubstep artist Ninja Core, who also made like Mr. Knife, Mr. Bomb, Fight Club, Zombilenium. Want me to keep going?
I don't know about the people, but the song that they do is amazing.
Oh yeah, they wear masks on stage. They're really cool.
And you mean I don't know. Those
okay.
people.
What?
There's like a Tron group of people. I don't remember what their name is off the top of my head, though.
Tron people.
That wear masks.
I don't know.
Anyway, the song says
Segusum.
and the second time is with a T, so it's like Segusum Sentusum, I think.
Yeah.
Trying to remember.
They're yellow.
Ew.
Like, hold on, don't kill this one. I'm gonna zoom in on his face.
It's saying, like, feel the sound, be the sound, I think.
I was just baking cookies! I'm sorry, go on.
I think that's what it says. It's been a while, but I'm going to definitely listen to that song after we're done with this recording. It's a great song, even though it's not in English.
Oh, me too.
Watch the music video, too. It's kind of creepy.
The animated one. The animated one.
The fighting scene in it is amazing. Here we have the tangus, which remind me of Fruit Loops.
Kaka! They also have... I wish that Loop guy had 2 katanas. What's his name? Toucan Sam. I wish he had 2 katanas. Toucan katanas. Yeah. His name is Toucan Tanas now.
Oh, Colin, please. Please. If you get Photoshop on this new computer, please give Toucan Sam a 6-pack and 2 katanas. Put that on screen, please.
Toucan Tunnus. The brand new breakfast cereal. Part of your good death.
Death loops.
Flips. Nooses.
Oh. You took that in an interesting place. So let's do the captain ones, and then that's a normal tangu. It's blue. It looks like a raven.
Ooh.
I saw a bunch of blackbirds hanging around the trash can at... What are these? Do you see this over here? When you come over here, there's something on my foot, but...
Oh, I see
I
it.
saw a bunch of blackbirds by the trash cans at my work, and I went inside, and I was like, guys, there's a murder outside, but they didn't get the joke.
Aw.
Because a bunch of crows is called a murder.
Oh, people not smart enough to get jokes.
Not at my work.
Hashtag people from your work that watch your videos.
I know, right? Here's the captains. They're purple.
I want to see purple captains. Not, they're like light blue and light purple. I don't know.
They're fruity. Their skin is dark purple, and their feathers are light purple, or periwinkle.
Periwinkle.
There's my Blue's Clues knowledge coming through.
Oh, God.
That cat was named Periwinkle.
Face it! You didn't know Blue was a girl.
I hate thinking that. Don't remind me. My childhood is ruined whenever I think of that.
Huh? Huh? No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Yeah, I experienced the exact same thing. Anyway, that was floor 3, going into 4 now.
Why is it?
Hold on one second.
That's Facebook calling
Yeah.
me. I hate that noise.
My Facebook tried to call me and it kind of scared me. Anyway, here we have the Asterius.
The asterisks. First time that option came out on Facebook, people were really trying to use it, and I'm just like, no. I did answer it for one person, and he's like in his truck outside. I'm like, stop using your data like this. I don't think I've been in this floor before, except maybe on a P server when I had a yo-yo jester for some reason. I remember being right around this area where I learned that Hidapena uses your money.
Ooh.
Because I was using it, and all of a sudden being like, man, how come it doesn't hit anything on these guys? Why are they so powerful? Like, I was hitting like 20Ks with this. Now I'm hitting like 1,000. What's wrong with that? I looked at my pack. I'm like, oh, I have no money.
So basically, you're throwing money at people and it hurts them. Poor hobos.
I always thought Hidapena took money, but no, it's giving money. It's killing them with kindness. Like a blinking shadow. It got all quiet there.
Dantalian.
Oh, these guys are cool. They remind me of Spyro the Dragon. There was
Spyro the Magic Dragon lives by the
by the
bookend.
Naughty Dog, or who does Spyro? I don't think it was Naughty Dog.
Naughty Dog was
Crash and
Jack and the Daxter and Crash. Insomniac did Ratchet and Clank and Spyro. Spyro was better than Crash, and Jack was better than Ratchet. Don't you disagree with me?
No. Did you see the like eyeballs inside the robe this guy has?
No.
Like he has glowing eyes, but.
Oh, that's terrifying. There's like a mouth and stuff too.
No. That's gonna look great on my screen.
Oh.
But they remind me of the guy from Spyro that would always take your egg and then you had to twist and headbutt him to get it back.
Yeah, I don't think
I'm
I
gonna
played
put a picture
that.
on screen of it, and then it's not going to look anything like it because I'm going off of memories of like 10 years ago. So these are smalls. What do the better ones look like?
I think they're a lighter blue.
Oh, that would look. Oh, yeah, that looks even more like the thing I'm talking about. Oh, their hats are legit.
Oh, where's the captains? Oh, the captains are red. Like dark
If
maroon.
it's red, show me. Oh, Gustav.
I am red.
Even though I am completely blue, I am usually always red in video games.
Yeah, I got the red this time.
And
Okay, these things are hard to kill.
Floor of the tower, or?
We can just look at the little front portion because these things are getting hard to kill and they're kind of scaring me.
If I rebuff myself, I may be able to go into the next portion.
You might.
Oh, well, I mean, your defenses should be as good as me. I know that my axes are something special.
My defenses. I have 9,000 hit points.
Brianna is trying to be quiet and it's failing.
Yeah, just punch her.
She's not close enough.
Oh. Sniper then.
I was gonna snap my fingers, but that wouldn't sound like a snipe.
A snipe. You don't need to cut, do you?
What?
You don't need to cut, do you, video?
I don't think so.
No video cutting
I
will be
handled
done.
it in a good way.
With your hand. Oh.
What?
What?
Just gonna rebuff myself before I go in there, and just like always, people
Protectors
stand
of Roika.
for days. I pointed that out to you.
I don't remember that. I'm sorry.
Well, you said sorry, so it's okay.
Someone's computer's starting.
Yes.
Do 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 do. B5, last floor.
Oh. I've been in here on P servers. These elephant things, pretty scary. I'm gonna try and kill one.
Do it.
For my portion of the series, you may see my thumbnail. The monster in the thumbnail for mine is the ones just after these.
Yeah.
I got it.
I only hit a 6K.
Shadow. How much is it hitting on you?
It hasn't hit me yet. 2K crit, so I think I'm pretty good. Unless that was one of those magical crit blocks. 1.6 they're hitting on me.
We're in a level party. I got scared. I was like, why did it give me 0.01 EXP? I have really good memories of the beta tests where I made a Slayer account.
Oh, yeah.
Being in here with a bunch of other people and fighting these... what did I call them? How would you pronounce this? I try and
Asuras!
I try and pronounce it like the guy from Soul Eater, the Ashura guy.
Ashuras.
I think of these as Ashuras. These are just the small ones. The ones in my thumbnail are yellow, which is the captains.
Yeah, I was going to say we should try to get to the captains, but try not dying in the process, because I'm kind of scared to punch these things now. About 12 levels above me.
I thought it would take a lot longer for us to see these. You're scared of these? Well, if I just went and haha.
You're hitting 1,000.
I'm scared. Well,
I'm just coming to help.
Give it some shoes and...
Sneakers. Well, here's the normal ones. They're even more blue. Why so sad? Turny head. Those things remind me of those toys back when we were kids that you could, like, move their head around and they'd have a face on the back and the front. They were just little block people. Emotions. And you could, like, move their arms and legs vertically and make them do, like, the splits or something. Do you remember those?
Oh, you're thinking of, either they were, like, knick-knack things, I think, and they would, like, hook onto each other. Or you might also be thinking of crash test dummies.
I don't know. They were just really blocking. It was one of those things where it's like, collect them all so you can see them. Think we can take down one of these together?
No.
Oh.
I'm scared of when the other one's gonna pop back up on me.
Does that mean you want to get out of here as soon as possible?
A little bit, yeah.
Well, I wanna go over here and see the statue. Make sure there's
I'll
no
just give it new
aggros.
shoes, but you know, wow, there's a lot of them in here.
What am I looking at?
I was a Slayer in here. Oh, what are you looking at?
Chest bubbles.
Get there. That's a good word.
They're in me.
Found a way up. Oh, okay.
I am the king.
Oh. Oh
my god, guys.
Do you see these things? Out of here.
Do you see these accessories? Like, oh my god. Well, what'd you do? Where'd you go?
I'm running for my life.
Run for your life. Okay, I'm running too. I'm kind of scared. I don't know where you were.
I tried to figure out where you were with the chest bubbles, and then I got aggroed by 3 of them.
I see you. Oh, God.
That's what
I don't
happens.
see any chasing you.
Okay, that's what happens when you look at chest bubbles. I don't know.
You get aggroed. It becomes aggressive and it slaps you.
I hate when girls are like, "Oh, I wish you knew about this, because then you would have complimented me on my outfit." It's like, but then you would like get mad at me for looking at you. I don't know.
I don't know.
This isn't annoying when they have words on their shirt and you just literally just want to know what the words say.
Yeah. My
Or if they have it on
teacher.
their butt.
This is bad. Yeah, the butt that says juicy. My teacher had one of those shirts on that said, "I'm silently correcting your grammar right now," and I'm like, oh my god, because it was my English teacher. What?
That's a good shirt.
I know it was a meme shirt too. It was just like black and white text.
With impact font, I hope.
I think so. Just a black shirt with white text saying, "I'm silently correcting your grammar right now." I'm like, this teacher. She also has memes posted all the way up around her room.
Is it sad that I know the font name of memes?
Impact.
Yeah.
I mean, you taught me, so I know
okay,
too.
Impact bold.
Impact bold. Fine.
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 And so now to room 6? No, I'm kidding.
The secret room. That's a
I-
raid, basically. I don't know how to get in there.
I literally don't know anything about it. I just know it happens once a week.
You cannot enter a private area. Well, guess that concludes our tower video for the day.
Yeah, I think it does.
So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode as usual, and I hope you all have a fantabulous day.
Sorry.
Bye!
See this guy's name? Where'd he go?